All right, we are back. I was having too much fun. I didn't want to stop recording, so I'm doing a little bit of batch recording right now. I'm recording this right after I finished the last one. We just looked at Howard Irving. He doesn't look great. Gotta be honest, he does not look great. Now, none of these catchers stand out to me as like anything really special. Steve Irwin, it'd be cool to possibly get you, but you won't be there. I just know you won't be there. So we aren't even going to bother taking a look at you. They do have him as like a recommended prospect, but we'll take a look at William Guidry and we will keep it pushing. Immediately, they hit me with something to hop in. We're going to skip it. We lose. Back-to-back games. We do win that one 1-0. Who started that game for us? Tarek Skubal went 8 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. Tyler Holton gets his 10th save of the season. Would have been nice to win that series. All right, bottom of the 9th, we're down 1. Only 1 out. The offense is really coming around. That ERA I expect to go down, so hopefully it goes down. Felix Bautista on the mound. Wencel Perez 2 for 2 in the game, 294 average so far. Watches a 100-mile-per-hour fastball sail. Gonna put the runner on first in motion. Hopefully, at least put something in play here. And we don't. And the throw is not in time. Good slide by Bierling, avoids the tag. Man, Bierling's 5th stolen base already. Looks like we gave up 3 homers to Michael Massey in that Twins series. Man, I'm not looking to crush the ball. Don't care for a home run even. Great splitter. Was expecting a fastball. 2-2 count. Gotta be... I don't know what we get here. Got the fastball that time. Strike 3. Swinging. And we are down to our final out. It's Jake Rogers. Already has a walk-off home run on the year. It's hitting 281. Yeah, we're going to keep him in. I thought about possibly taking him out, but 281 start for Rogers. Really exciting. And he rips one, gets it down, gets it past the third baseman. Might have been Jordan Westburg, I'm not sure. And we tie this game in the bottom of the 9th. Felix Bautista gets a blown save. Good swing by Rogers, and that brings up Trey Sweeney, who I can't even see on the screen. But in a limited plate appearances or limited, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but limited action, he's been okay. But it doesn't matter because I popped him up anyway. We are going to return to simming. 1-1 game. We're going to enter it here. Hopefully get a walk-off. We got 1 out. Felix Bautista. Orioles were unable to put up any run support. 1-0. Looks like Keith has an 11-game hitting streak. Probably part of us heating up a little bit. 2-0 count. Probably challenging us here, I'd have to assume. Swing it all the way. And I shouldn't have been. Wasn't really thinking about the situation. Maybe they were playing to get a double play anyway. But he hangs one, and that's going to do it. We are going to win the game. Walk-off hit for Colt Keith. 2-1 victory. Trey Sweeney celebrates like a maniac. Don't let the Tigers get hot, man. Really low-scoring game. Taking a look. Oh, yeah, I forgot they have Mike Trout. Might have been a game we should have taken a look at, but he went 1 for 3, 220 to start the year. Pretty rough. Kerry Carpenter is killing it. 344 average. Anybody else exciting? Wencel Perez, Jake Rogers, Colt Keith. Torque is struggling. But Casey Mize gave us another great start. 6 innings, 4 hits, only 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Has an ERA that sits below 3. You love to see it. That's kind of what should happen when you draft a guy with the first overall pick in a draft. Looking at you, Torque. All right. So we don't think William Guidry is very good, I suppose, but we'll take another look at him. This is our last week looking at Central players, I think. Yeah, this will be our last week, so we'll sim. Flaherty against his old team pitched well, it looks like. We are up 3-2. Right, he was on the Orioles, right, before the Cards? I might be wrong on that. That might have been just stupid. I think there's another Flaherty, too. Uh-oh. Shot into left. I'm over here talking to myself. Riley Green can't track it down. That will give them the lead? No. Keeps them down 1. Samuel Basayo, I don't know. 0-1 count. I did give Holton longer here, but this looks way too long. Looking way too long. Torque dives. It's foul anyway. We got a 2-2 count. 2 outs. And uh-oh. Oh, this is my first chance with the meter. Oh, God. Oh, God. And I could not rob it. I did hit it once it was in the green, but it doesn't matter. Samuel Basayo hits the 3-run shot to give them the lead. Sorry, Tyler Holton, but we're just going to try and use you to get out of this inning. Just get one more out. And he does. 6-3 now. Going into the bottom of the 8th. That'll probably do it for us. And it did. We lose by that score. Felix Bautista gets his 9th save. Texas takes care of us 3-1. We take care of them 4-1. Bottom of the 9th, 4-2, 2 outs. Matt Vierling up to bat. He's 0 for 4 on the day. Looks like our hitting is starting to slow down a little bit. Oh, Matt Vierling really slowing down. 178 average. Can I? Let's look at some subs. They got a righty on the mound. Hey, let's see if I was right. Yep, nope. Jack Flaherty never played for Baltimore, so I'm thinking of Ryan Flaherty. I think that's a guy. Let's go with Wenzel here. Good clutch, switch hitter. 2 outs. Bring us home, Wenzel. Got a pitch to hit, but I was early on it, early on the splitter. Makes it an 0-1 count. Another missed swing, and that'll do it. Tigers are starting to skid. I think I'm going to take a look at the lineup. See if some guys would benefit from batting in a different part of the lineup. Maybe not even batting at all. So we'll take a look here. So now Matt Vierling's really struggling. Against righties, he's not as good, so I would be fine taking him out. Maybe we bring in Victor Carantini. Probably move Victor there. Let's put Parker Meadows up in that 2 spot. Something like this. Jace Young hitting 315. Okay. Was a guy really planning on getting out of there. 292 for Rogers. Okay. Andy Ibanez hitting 210. Not good. Not good at all, Andy. How many appearances? Already 100. We're going to move Torque up into that 3-hole. Maybe move Andy down to 5 here. I don't know, man. We're kind of just doing things and hope they stick. Here, we'll go with Carantini in that 4-hole. Javier Baez cooling down, batting 194. Javi, man, I'm rooting for you. Make me feel like you're figuring it out, please. All right, we'll just stick with that for now. First game, new lineup, we get the win. We're going to take a look at one more catcher, I suppose. I mean, there's still some ones with some decent potential. Let's take a look at this kid. Do any of them have good bats? No. I mean, some of them have solid bats, but none of them have great bats except Steve Irvin. I'm going to take a look at Kevin Hedger just because that bat looks to be really good already. I know it's probably silly and a waste of time, but I'm just interested. We come back and beat the Pirates. We were down 5-3. Can I take a look at the game log? Nope, I can't. So I don't really know how we won, but we did. We sweep the Padres around a 5-game winning streak. That's pretty big right now. The Royals beat us. Gleyber Torres is over there. We defeat them in game 2, going into game 3 now. Yeah, he looks interesting just because his bat looks like he could play today. Kevin Hedger is a guy I am interested in, actually. Especially if we can get him later in the draft. I do want to take a look at some third basemen. I'm not entirely sold on our guy. This kid looks insane. The hitting's already going to be solid. And the fielding could project to be really good. I'm going to take a look at him. Oh, he's probably going to go way higher. We aren't going to get a chance at him. All right, hopping into game 3. This is a series we want to win. ERA's coming back down to earth a little bit. Offense is okay. See, they projected this to be bad. I didn't think so. Oh, man, we got to go against Tanner Scott. Let's, So Carey still can't hit lefties. He's got some okay power. He's got good clutch. But I could go with Andy Ibanez here. Ibanez has that 90 clutch. Or I could save him for someone else. We're going to save him for a later time, hopefully, if we have another appearance. And I ground out right to Bobby Witt, so you know that's not getting an error. Gleyber Torres steps on second. Turning to simulating. All right, they brought in Andy Ibanez themselves. Torques on second, 2 outs, top of the 9th. An opportunity here to try and win the game. And I ground out to Witt again. Easy throw for him. They win that series. We really wanted to. Sometimes it's just not in the cards. We're playing a lot better baseball right now, though, so I'm happy with that. Not the best outing from Reese Olson, as he only went 4 innings. Padres want to give me a start, or no, take a starting pitcher from me. For an outfield prospect who's actually I mean, we don't need to do this. I guess for them it's a salary dump. But, I mean, Jake Miller doesn't project to be someone who stays on this roster long term. We'll take that. Mr. Miller. We are going to, or no, Mr. Lockridge, excuse me. We will send you down to AAA. You got an option left. Feels like we're starting to figure it out. Top of the ninth here. Trying to get a save with Tyler Holton. We'll take a look, make sure he's the right guy for the job here. Yeah. Kevin Alcantara doesn't have good clutch. None of these guys do, but he hits lefties better. It's comparable for Triantos, and Chandler Simpson hit lefties worse. So yeah, we're gonna go with Holton here. I don't remember to change his hair after this. He put a drive into it, but it's not going to be deep enough for anything special. 99 speed over there on second, but he doesn't tag up to try it. 2 away. Tyler Holton. I am going to challenge him. Challenge Triantos. Not too worried. Two strikes on him very quickly. We're going to throw him a cutter inside. He doesn't swing. Now give him a sinker low. Yeah, we showed him a sinker. Let's match that with a sweeper. It's a bad pitch. Runners hold. 2-2 count. Alright, challenge time. Fastball. Makes decent contact with it. Still 2 strikes. Circle change. Misses the zone. Do something with it. Oh my gosh, he is battling. I'm going to keep throwing fastballs now. I don't want to risk just throwing a ball. He isn't barreling them, and he doesn't. Pops it up to the pitcher, but instead Andy Ibanez comes over. Tigers win this one against the Cubbies. A little bit of excitement there at the end. Got a good start from Tarek Skubal. He went 7 innings, 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned run. He seems to be wrapping into form here. We end up sweeping Chicago, and we are 5 games over 500 now, so things are looking up. Cleveland here, bottom of the 8th. Yeah, let's hop in. We got Kerry Carpenter up against the lefty, so not the best position, but if I can put Parker into second base, we could be in a good spot. Fake the bunt. Bo Naylor throws him out. I have to assume that's Bo Naylor behind the plate. And now, I don't want to take him out just in case. But obviously you don't love Kerry against lefties. I do want Kerry to become an everyday player. That to me is one of the goals of this series. He's got such a good bat that against righties, obviously he's in there every day, but against lefties he's just not very good. But to have that good of a bat on the bench as a utility player is kind of disappointing to me, and he's so young. I think he could still figure it out. Strike 1 on the high 12-6 curve. Matt Vierling still in complete struggle mode.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 here. Underneath the fastball. One, 2 count. Thought that one was going to nick the zone. I think it's close enough that it warranted a swing. 1-2 again. And I swing through the curve for the 3rd out. 8 innings are done here. We will return to sim. And the Cleveland Indians winning the game 5-4. Excuse me, the Cleveland Guardians win the game 5-4. I just said their old team name. If you're watching this video and you have enjoyed it so far, please leave a like. I appreciate it. It all does wonders. All right, that was our last week looking at pitchers in the East. Take a look at some in the West for a couple weeks, and we're going to keep looking at Dwayne Haskins. Wow. Didn't even realize that was his name when I was looking at him last episode. He looks really good. I expect him, honestly, to probably go before we get the chance to pick him. Braves want to offer a trade. If it's for Riley Green, even I know Christian Campbell's really good. And then they are also offering Brian De La Cruz. This is, to me, is a no-brainer, no. We are going on a run. They want to give me a 28-year-old pitcher for a first baseman. I'm going to say no. And we sweep them. They saw him, and they're like, we got to have him. Brant Herter, 1.26 ERA right now. We are trailing, and we do lose that game. So Dwayne Haskins honestly looks like he's the real deal. At least hitting wise. And again, I might, if he's there, just go with him for the hit tool. Going through another week. They're trying to get me into like every game here, but just not interested in that. Because I want to get through these seasons a little bit. DeAndre Pryor doesn't look very good. We're going to go back to international because I think I screwed up there a little bit. Let's look at some of the pitchers we've scouted. So starting pitcher wise, the West doesn't have anything really to be excited about. This guy looks insane. Angel Hernandez. So Julio Castillo, a guy that we are interested in, obviously being non-ranked. And we do have Taylor Hernandez as well. Okay. Both of these guys look like they could be really freaking good. We are going to do international scouting again just because we didn't do it very well. We're going to edit his scouting assignment. So right now he's really good at discovery, but not anything else. He's really okay with pitchers. Getting into June here, we seem to be going on a bit of a skid. 38 and 39 now. So we have lost the last 5 straight. Excuse me. Jason Spence now, a guy with a way lower potential rating, but that hit tool looks really good. Something I'm just really interested in is getting more hitters in here. Just trying to get some more pitching figured out. Okay, so we did fire a bunch of scouts. Not the best look, but I don't have like any position players that I want to draft right now. This high school kid looks to be solid. Man, it just doesn't seem to be a great catcher class. But it does seem to be a really good first base class. And that makes me want to say, instead of catcher then, we'll say first baseman. Actually, we do still want to maybe draft a catcher, so we'll do that for now. Trying to end our skid we do against the Yankees. Yeah, we'll try and end it here too, or help us here too. Team is mid. I know I didn't do like anything to improve the team in spring training. Not spring training, free agency. I just thought we had enough pieces here to be good. And that is going to get down, right? No, it's not. It tears foul. I thought for sure that had gotten down. 0-1 pitch. Ian Hamilton blows it by me. It was low, and I swung because I'm stupid. I didn't go. And they say I did. Just might not be our year. 7 earned runs for Tarek Skubal is gross. We got Colorado, so hopefully 17-2, man. We let off some steam here. Kerry Carpenter homer, so does Cole Keith. Flaherty goes 8 innings. Oh, and it was against Chase Dolander. Big prospect for them. Only was able to go 4, gave up 4 earned runs, and then the bullpen did not help. 8-3 win there. Some good bats at first base. The potential is a little bit lower than I had hoped. Just trying to look at guys who might be available. And once we get out of June here, I'm going to call it. Top of the night, tie game. We're going to hop it. And I think we maybe should take a look at how our prospects are doing. Jake Rogers still having a good year, hitting .252. And I popped it up. That'll take us to the bottom of the ninth in the tie game. We'll return to simulating. Hopefully we don't get walked off. We haven't yet. Parker Meadows up. We'll enter. Parker's year. Pretty good too. 266, 9 home runs. Can't be mad. 1 for 5 on the day. And he has not been good in runners in scoring position situations. We might need to work on our clutch with some of our guys like Torque and the younger guys, but hopefully they can just kind of get that through progression. I'm late on that, or else that is shooting down the left field line for at least 1 run, maybe 2. Chad Green does not challenge there on the 1-2. Chad Green himself is at a 4.01 ERA. Not the best. So definitely a chance here. I did not go. I almost went. I didn't mean to, but I almost went. Riley Green is up next, if it gets to him. But I have to assume we're getting a challenge pitch here. We have both runners in motion. 2 outs, 3-2 count. And it's down the middle. Chad Green gets the ground ball he needed, but then the throw is bad to first. Parker Meadows has good speed. Forced a fast throw from Max Muncy. It's in the dirt. And Riley Green will have a chance to give the Tigers a lead. He has really risen to the occasion, went back into that all-star form here. Hitting almost 300 going into the break. 1-0 count. Guys on second and third have a little bit of speed, so ball in the gap is liable to score 3. I reached out of the zone. I thought I could get there, catch up to it. Not able to. And we get walked off by Shea Langoliers. Disappointing end there. 1 game against the Athletics. Tarek Skubal with a 5 ERA still. And they beat us 5-2. So Tarek Skubal not really figuring it out yet. That's what I'm talking about when I say I hate their regression system. He is a 96 overall regressing at 29 years old. Hasn't had a good year since his Cy Young, really. So that's so much fun. Hopefully he picks it up in the second half. Let's take a look at our young pitchers that we just drafted. So Andy Simon was a guy we were really excited to get. We got him in the 4th round. Has really high potential. Already up to a 66 overall, and in AAA in 15 starts, he's 5-4 with a 2.45 ERA, a 1.16 WHIP, 60 strikeouts, almost a 2 or just over a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And almost a 2 WAR season already. Dylan Smith Man, I don't even remember. I think let's go take a look at our draft class. All right, so taking a look, we are looking at Roger Ramirez, Brandon Castro, Hank Schwartz. Those are the guys we are interested. So Hank Schwartz is here, 3.56 ERA. Hasn't started a game, so that's interesting, but pretty solid nonetheless. Ed Gooch was a guy we drafted, not very good. Brandon Castro, another guy. Struggling a little bit, 40 innings, 6 ERA, not great. Does that mean we got a guy that got moved up? Who was it? Brian Miller? No. I'm already drawing a blank on who that last one was. All right, so we're back. So we're gonna take a look at some of our guys at AAA. Alex Lang's having a phenomenal year. It might be worth looking to move him because I just don't like him. Is that stupid? Is that really? That is stupid. That's a really dumb reason not to. That's a really dumb reason not to call him up. Alex Lang killing it in AAA. Honestly, a lot of guys seem to be just so far from looking at it. Lockridge is doing well. Dylan Dingler still struggling. I hate that, man. Why can Dingler not figure it out? Justin Henry Malloy hitting well down there. I mean, so far, Sawyer Gibson Long is the highest ERA I've seen. Sean Gunther is killing it. I mean, he was really good for us last year. In real life, I should say. AA, Max Clark hitting it well. Rayner as well. Jaden Ham, one of our pitchers with some potential. Not a guy I drafted. Roger Ramirez, the first guy on the list that I did draft. He was our second round draft pick last year. Nope, our first round. He was our compensatory pick, I believe. 5'11". He bats switch. Don't know why that matters, but so far in 15 games, he's 5-2, 84 innings, 2.35 ERA. Andy Simon, our fourth round draft pick, was really a steal. Has great potential. 2.45, looks great, honestly. Hank Schwartz, he was a third round pick for us. 10-5. He was coming out of the bullpen. He hasn't started a game yet, so I just moved him into the starting rotation. Excited to see what he can do there. Has really good stamina already at 84, so interesting to see. Porter Bowman, our first round pick. I know I took a reach on him. He doesn't have good potential, but unfortunately that power against righties is going down, but he is having himself a great start to his career. In 76 games, he's hit 10 homers, 40 RBIs. Has an on-base percentage of 344, 289 average, something I'm really excited about. And I actually think I'm going to move him up to AAA. Man, honestly, probably should move up Rayner as well. I mean, stuff he's doing. I am a little hesitant to move up Max Clark. The hitting just isn't where I would like it to be just yet. We'll give him a little bit more time at AA. I mean, even Andy Simon could probably be called up now. We will hold off. Anybody else? The relievers I picked are both bad. Gooch, we knew he was bad. I just kind of took a flyer on him. And then Gibbons, I actually don't know if Gibbons is... Oh, he's here. So he's progressing. Maybe we send... We'll send Gooch down. It's so funny to say that. We'll send Gooch down to single A. And I think that about covers it for now. And yeah, we are here. It is July 1st. We're getting close to having to do some drafting. So in the next episode, we'll do a little bit of last minute scouting, do some drafting, and get through the All-Star break, maybe even the trade deadline. So if you like this video and want to see more, please leave a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.